With Mortal Kombat 1 being officially announced and the next game in the Mortal Kombat series coming this September, I thought it'd be a fun and a great idea to go over my dream roster for the next Mortal Kombat game.
Take it one step at a time.
Now, as we start my dream roster for Mortal Kombat 1, let me make a couple things clear. One, this is my dream roster, so chances are your favorite character might not appear on here because, two, I think that Mortal Kombat 1 is going to have a base roster of at least 30 for following the trend for the past games. And there are so many characters in the Mortal Kombat universe that it was already hard to narrow it down to just 30. So with that being said, if your favorite characters are not on this list, one, let me know down below, who are they? Who do you want to see appear in Mortal Kombat 1? And two, let me know what you think of my dream roster. So with the trailer and of course the Mortal Kombat 1's official website FAQ page stating who the characters already confirmed are, let's just knock those out of the park because they're not even part of my dream roster. They're just going to be part of the game anyways, and of course they're staples in the Mortal Kombat franchise. So of course we have Johnny Cage, who wasn't in the trailer but he was confirmed on the FAQ page. We have Katana, we have Kung Lao, or the Great Kung Lao. We have Fire God Liu Kang, so we have Liu Kang in there. We got Mileena coming, which was already on my list. We have Raiden, or we have Raiden's ancestor, it looks like. As a Raiden main, I'm actually super excited to see, is this just a young Raiden as we know, or is it Raiden's ancestor? Who is it? Either way, we're getting Raiden for sure, which I'm down for. Next, of course, we can't have a Mortal Kombat game without Scorpion, without Sub-Zero. They're obviously going to be in the next game, and they're obviously on my dream roster. And of course, we have the big bad guy Shang Tsung making his way as the big baddie for the Mortal Kombat 1 reveal trailer. Now that the confirmed characters for Mortal Kombat 1 are out of the way, let's start with characters that are not confirmed as of this recording, first being Ermac. Ermac unfortunately sat the game out for Mortal Kombat 11, so personally I don't know why he wouldn't be in Mortal Kombat 1. He's a big, fan favorite, and with the whole time thing, no one's dead, no one's confirmed to be dead with the whole timeline reset, so honestly any character is on the table now to return. Along with the Elder God Raiden, I want Fujin to return to Mortal Kombat. Such a great addition to Mortal Kombat 11. The way they did his moveset, his mechanics, his gameplay, all of it beautiful. Bring him back. Sorry, I'm trying to make this as quick as possible for you guys because there's 30 characters to go over, so we want to blast right through these. Next we have Garrus. I mean, the whole game is about time, and that's all Garrus was about from Mortal Kombat 11, and honestly I really loved Garrus as a character, his whole aesthetic and the way his gameplay worked. I want him to come back so bad. We got Goro and MKX, but for MK11 they chose Shiva. I'm not gonna lie to you, I prefer Goro, so I want Goro. You know what, I'll even take Kintaro. If they bring Kintaro back, that'd be sick. Any kind of four-armed half-human half-dragon character, bring them back. Next we have a character that we have not seen since the 3D era. There are a couple of those characters on this list, but first we have Havoc from the Chaos Realm, simply here literally just to cause havoc, hence his name. A crazy Chaos Realm warrior general. Bro, can you imagine, can you just imagine his gameplay? Can you imagine his moveset, his fatality, his brutalities, all of it? Oh my gosh. Honestly, with Katana and Mileena being in the Mortal Kombat 1 reveal trailer, I'm actually surprised we never saw or didn't even see Jade. It feels weird to have two and not the whole trio, you know what I mean? Like in MKX, we got Katana and Mileena, but no Jade. I feel like we just have to have all three, Now, because Johnny Cage is confirmed, that means we're gonna get Sonya Blade. Obviously, how do you have a Mortal Kombat game without Sonya Blade? So she's next on my list, but also if you have Sonya Blade, that in turn means that we also have to have Jax, another staple character for the Mortal Kombat franchise. So my next two, of course, are Sonya Blade and Jax. They just feel like they gotta be part of the Mortal Kombat franchise as a whole, so I don't feel how you have a Mortal Kombat game without them, so of course they make my dream roster. Next is the blind telepathic ninja Kenshi. I mean, honestly, he was so much fun to play in MKX. I loved his variations, I loved his fatalities. Super unique idea for a character, and they didn't bring him back for MK11. So weird, but he could definitely make a return for Mortal Kombat 1. People might disagree with me on this because we got him in MKX and MK11, a new character to the Mortal Kombat franchise via MKX. That's Kotal Khan. I'm not gonna lie to you, at first I was a bit iffy on the character as a whole, but as you start to see him more in the story and feel his gameplay and see his moveset and how he actually interacts with the characters in Mortal Kombat. I'm not gonna lie to you, I ended up loving Kotal Khan, and though we've seen in the past couple of games, I feel like for the new era of Mortal Kombat, Kotal Khan is turning into a staple by himself. Now for the Kombat kids returning in Mortal Kombat 11, we got Cassie Cage, we got Jackie Briggs, but honestly, where the freak were Kung Jin and Takeda? Bring those two back. I personally enjoyed them more as a character and gameplay wise than I did Cassie and Jackie from MKX, and only those two made it back in MK11. Well, now let's switch the roles. Bring back Kung Jin, bring back Takeda, and let's go ahead and let Cassie and Jackie just sit one out for once. Now, one of the characters that might seem out of left field to you guys that I do want to see make a return, another character from the 3D era, is Movado. I mean, at a glance, you might think, oh, that's pretty basic. He seems like a just kind of basic character. Honestly, no, dude. This guy would be such a fun new addition to Mortal Kombat, and honestly, hasn't seen the spotlight in so long. I feel like it'd be a fresh take on the character, give him a new backstory, whatever, but make him part of Mortal Kombat. Nightwolf was actually a character that sat out from Mortal Kombat X, though he was a revenant in the story, and then of course we got him in Mortal Kombat 11, and I, for some reason, really enjoyed his gameplay in Mortal Kombat 11, and I think he just brings like a fresh feel to the game. He's just like, you know, he's just different, he's unique. He brings the variety that I think we need in a game like this, and I want to see Nightwolf return. A character that made it to the Mortal Kombat movie on the big screen, but unfortunately died just a few minutes later, was Natara, and honestly, I really want to see a character like that, you know, wings, maybe it can fly in their moveset, a vampire-esque character. Come to the game, man. I want to see that gameplay. I want to see that moveset. I want to see those fatalities so bad. Speaking of winged characters, another big baddie that we have not seen in what feels like forever. I know the big baddie from Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be Shang Tsung, but maybe a sub-boss of sorts could be Onaga. I think Onaga would just be so much fun to have, and the gameplay and the moves that you could have for that character in a new revamped game, in my head, it just looks and feels so good. If the big baddie sub-boss can't be Onaga, then I really hope it's General Rico. They make my dream list as well. Honestly, the Rico in the Mortal Kombat movie is not Rico to me. I mean, we haven't seen him in so long, but Rico really wants to take the helm of Shao Kahn. So let's go ahead and let him do it. Let's see what happens if Rico does that. I mean, it's a whole new timeline. Why not make that happen and just see how it goes? Another character like Ermac that sat one out for Mortal Kombat 11 that kind of surprised me, so I hope they come back in Mortal Kombat 1, is Reptile. Not everyone's first choice, not even my first choice, but honestly, I just feel like Reptile belongs in Mortal Kombat just because he's been here for so long and he's been in so many iterations of the game that I don't see him sitting 2 games out in a row. I just feel like he's got to come back. Now, a character we've only seen very few times that I absolutely loved in Mortal Kombat X was Tremor. For some reason, me and my reflexes, my gameplay preferences just clicked with Tremor, and he became one of my mains in Mortal Kombat X, and I absolutely loved him. I loved him so much that I was actually heartbroken when we did not get him in MK11, because he just the idea, just the aesthetic, an earthbender, lava bender, crystal bender, ninja, whatever, dude. His look, his feel, his moves, and his brutality just fits in Mortal Kombat. I really hope they bring back Tremor in some way, shape, or form. Now, how do you get so many characters to fit in one character slot? I'll tell you how. They did it once, they can do it again. That's Triborg. So if you want Cyrax, Sector, if you want Smoke, honestly, some people didn't like it, but I know the majority of people really did, because Triborg was a way, okay, we're going to take a one character slot, and though the base moves were all the same, the special moves changed, and that changes the character. So if you really want to play Cyrax, you want to play Sector, even Smoke, or even Cyber Sub-Zero, you can make one character slot rather than 4 and have him as Triborg, and I love that idea. I actually wish we got more characters like Triborg, in the sense of, let's take these characters that are all pretty similar, you know what I'm saying, and put them into one character slot, and just change their special moves accordingly to the character that they're supposed to be. And honestly, it feels good and it just makes sense. Now, this last character you might never have heard of, and that's because Belloc never made an appearance in any Mortal Kombat game. However, he was supposed to back in Mortal Kombat Gold, but again, never did. So as you see on screen here, right here, he is a demon slash demigod. He is the son of Lucifer, Netherrealm's protector god, and his wife is Lilith. The demigod known as Belloc is a ruthless demon general who serves Shinnok. Now I know Shinnok is not in Mortal Kombat 1. Maybe he is. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but from what we saw, probably not. It's gonna be Shang Tsung. Either way, man, bring back Belloc somehow. Literally the protector god of Netherrealm, husband to Lilith, demon, demigod. Look at this design. Look at this character. Tell me he would not be a great fit for Mortal Kombat. There are so many characters in the Mortal Kombat franchise. Like I said earlier, it was so hard to narrow it down to just a base roster of 30. There are so many more characters that I wanted to add to this list. So with that said, again, let me know down below, what are your thoughts? Who is in your dream roster for Mortal Kombat 1 coming this September? Who did I miss? Who is your main? Let me know your thoughts down below. Keep in mind, we have new videos Monday and Friday, and we stream at least twice a week. So if you want to keep updated with all the best Mortal Kombat content, make sure you turn that bell on and of course subscribe for more. Take it one step at a time, my dudes, and I will see you in the next one.